Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to Amy's Insight. We're about to see what the next 7 days have in store for you because, honey, the energy lately has been doing the absolute most. As I shuffle, go ahead and choose the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you're over there trying to figure out between two piles already, don't panic. You can absolutely watch more than one. Sometimes Spirit likes to spread these messages out like a group project or something, all right? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't force anything to fit. And thank you guys so much for being here, seriously. If the reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because it really helps support the channel. And it lets YouTube know that we're out here being spiritually nosy together, okay? All right, y'all, let's see what's going on. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hi, group one. You chose this card. So I've gone ahead and picked your oracle cards or shuffled your oracle cards so that we could save a little bit of time. Your main energy this week is peeping. Number 19 could be of significance. All right. So you've got a lot of eyes on you this week, group one. All right. People want to know what you're up to. Maybe you've been very secretive about some power moves you're making. You've got wisdom here as your emotional temperature this week. So wisdom is profound understanding and insight, allowing you to see the essence of things. Oh my God, I read that totally wrong, but there is a period in here. Okay, anyways. So when wisdom enters your life, it reminds you to listen to your inner voice and find your own truth. So there is this talk of moving on up. There's new social standing, taking something to the next level. It's elevation. So your status is increasing. There's a power move here. You have freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. And then we've got CEO energy. So this is taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I am the boss. So it's like you've been working on something behind the scenes. And if you haven't started yet, this is the week that you're deciding to go your own way, whether it is applying for new employment, whether it's starting your own business. You've got a lot of ideas, but you're being advised to keep these things under wraps. Guard your privacy with care. All right. Now, on another note, keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. So it depends on what you're doing. All right. Again, this is a week of wisdom and freedom. Let's see. Over the next 7 days, Spirit, what is my group one dealing with, or what is the energy coming their way? Yeah, I feel that you guys are really leveling up, doing something like a side business, making it your main business. All right. We got the Three of Swords in the reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. I love that the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords came out in the reverse for you. Back of the deck, the High Priestess reversed, Queen of Swords. Keep your cards close to your chest this week, group one. There is something about you've been working on something behind the scenes and somebody catches wind of whatever it is that you're doing, and they might reveal this to people in your environment. All right. Some of you might be making plans to move somewhere because of work, or taking your position somewhere else. And it's like a family could pose a challenge this week. Maybe they're discussing your plans, and it's like, no, I'm doing what I need to do. So there's something that you need to think about here with options. Like there's a lot of things that you need to take care of in this week, where trust your intuition. All right. It's going to lead you in the right path. So what is this Three of Swords telling us? You're not feeling guilty anymore, or feeling heartbroken, but Lover's reversed. You're choosing something no matter what. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, some of you, maybe you're planning to exit a job or go towards a new job. There is something about you leveling up. You're making the moves this week. All right. Something feels like you're not compatible with this anymore. It could be for most of you, I feel it's a career move, that you feel that your environment, you're stuck there, or you've been stuck there, and it's time that you keep it pushing. you go for something else, okay? Why is the Ten of Cups the challenge? Something isn't fulfilling, right? If you're deciding to exit this week, it's because you feel like you've reached all you can reach there. All right. Queen of Coins in the reverse. Maybe you're not getting paid enough money. Just a minute. I need to pause this real quick. All right. Sorry, I had to hydrate. So, again, leading me back to, if you are in a place where you feel that you're comfortable, but you're not getting enough money, you're not getting your propers, this is the week you decide to make a move. Again, don't reveal this to anyone. What it's going to help you this week is to keep your options open if you're looking for a job, right? If you are looking to start your own job, you're thinking of ways to implement these changes or what direction to go in. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, be strategic. What's going to help you is to be strategic. Be secretive about it, okay? It could get overwhelming here with the Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Continue pushing, because sooner or later, things are going to take off for you. You've got the Chariot. I feel that Cancer season, which is right around the corner, or from the time that I'm posting this, that in Cancer season, you're going to see the first really big, like if you start taking action now at the time of this reading, when Cancer season rolls around, which is June 22nd through July 21st, that window, that time frame is going to be the period where you see the most increase or the significant sign here that you've been waiting for. Like, this is the right path. You're going to be pushed towards this direction of ascension. You're not meant to stay where you're at. Now, for, I would say 85% of you, and I know it's really specific, 85% of you, this is career related. Going your own way, looking for a different job that pays you more, doing your own thing. For others of you, where it comes to connection, because we did get the Lovers down here, if your relationship with your significant other is not fulfilling, maybe it's time for a break. Maybe it's time for you to focus on your own happiness. What brings you fulfillment? Focus on your kids, focus on your family, that type of thing. All right, but that's for a small percentage of you. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. You're being advised here to do things with love and to do it out of like following your intuition. We got the Fool. How do you want that to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? Reversed. All right, guard against being too overly impulsive. We did get the Fool reversed. So it's like, trust your intuition. If you take action now, maybe you start making the moves, putting things into place. Like if it's getting a new job, it's time to spruce up your resume and go for higher positions. I'm not saying that this week you're going to get all this status upgrade, CEO energy, but at least you have the mentality here to figure out that you need something, you need some more flexibility in your life to feel completely fulfilled. All right, so this is a week you start getting things in place. So your outcome, your ending card here with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like you've figured out a strategy, or you've figured out a plan on how to achieve what you're trying to attain this week. Tell me about the Nine of Swords reverse. What's happening for my group ones this week? Two of Swords. You have to decide. Do you go left? Do you go right? Okay. So it is a week of choices, honey. What are you going to do? Don't be afraid. We got the Four of Coins here. Don't hold back. Don't be too guarded. Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not trapped. And this is what you're realizing by the end of the week. There's something that feels a little bit lackluster in your life. And you're like, you know what? It's time that I make the changes. I've got experience. I've got intelligence. I know what I want. And I'm going for it. Okay. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, or do you want it reverse? No, it's upright. Okay, so this is about taking action. There is an opportunity here or things in place that you see that you're like, you know what? Time for me to go and get it. Lovely. All right. So it is an interesting week. Let's add your tea leaves and see any other messages that are coming through. This one caught my eye because it's sticking out. It's marriage, okay? For some of you, it's regarding romance. Maybe you start online dating, okay? Because I'm looking at the guy looking at the screen here. So many choices, so many options. All right, what's happening for my group ones over the next 7 days? What do they need to know? Okay. We have got a stack here. We've got January. We've got Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. We've got Harp, great happiness. We've got Throne, position of authority. Look at that. And then we've got a wish granted with the wishbone. Shut the front door, honey. Look at you. All right. So some of you, it's like you're going to level up in the next few weeks. Okay. The next few weeks are very significant, but it's like this week you start putting yourself out there. If you're looking to date someone, or if you're looking to find your commitment partner or something like that, it's like, okay, you want more, you want better. So you're confident, you're putting yourself out there, and that's how you get opportunities. I feel that from now until January, which I know it's still a ways away, but by January, you will be in a position of authority. Something that you wanted or something that you had close to your heart is happening from now through January. Okay, but definitely by January, I keep saying that maybe somebody's born in January, maybe you are, or maybe the person, the significant other, or a significant person in your life, that month is relevant. Or maybe in January you decided that you were going to level up, and this week you start getting indications that that's what you're getting. All right, so you know your story, best friends. That's what I see for you. If this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 2, you chose this card. So I was chuckling a little because I went ahead and I pulled your oracle cards first to save us a little bit of time. And your main energy here, we pulled the breakthrough card. And there's like rocks here. So it's like this week you're breaking through something that was a challenge, or there is a significant turn of events in your situation. And it's a group effort, all right? So you'll be getting the support to break through something, all right? Now, 10 is also about completion. It's an ending and a new beginning. So you're pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. All right. So you're taking charge in a situation and receiving the support of others in order for you to achieve this. What could potentially set you back here with abundance is a lack mindset. Okay. So it says abundance is the perception of all the resources in life, knowing that you have all the power and support you need. When abundance appears, it reminds you that the universe always responds to your needs in various ways. I feel, group 2, that for you, that support is going to show up in the form of people, okay? What's going to help you this week is opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. That is what's helping you. The actions, interestingly, it's got make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. So it's a hands-on week for you. You're making opportunities. Opportunities are opening up for you. And sorry, I needed to hydrate. There is a bit of fear here with behind the mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. So that in part is part of your breakthrough, group 2. Some people might not know what you're about. And this week, it's like it's very clear because of others showing up in support for you, because of you having more confidence in yourself. Okay. So let's pull your tarot and see what the next 7 days have in store for you. Let's build this reading. All right, Spirit, for my group 2s, what is happening over the next 7 days for them? All right, we have got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. What in the reversals? All right, the Hierophant down here, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Group 2. You're someone that's very intelligent, but there's a lot of doubt in you. And it's like you need a little bit of coaxing, maybe from others, a bit of reassurance. So the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, what this is telling me is that You want a breakthrough, but perhaps you're not putting in all the effort that's required for you to, go to the next step. We're going to see what is holding you back here, because there is this lack mindset or feeling that you're not prepared enough or capable enough to make something happen. Right? Four of Wands reverse is giving me the whole like, but I'm very close to graduating and I need X number of credits to make it happen, right? It's like you're right on the precipice of making something come true, your opportunity for abundance, but this mindset is what is blocking you to a degree, okay? So what I like for you is that this week you're going to you're going to put yourself out there more so that people can get to see the real you. The Hermit in the reverse, it's like you're coming out of your shell, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone so that you can expand. All right. And that's what leads to more opportunities. It's like just going for it, having the confidence, or yeah, you're tired. Maybe you've been isolating yourself or not really going after opportunities. But this week, it's like, enough is enough. I see this opportunity. People believe in me, or maybe through people you're connected to other opportunities. Okay. So you're working with what you've got. I want to see what this Ace of Cups is in the reverse for, because I feel like perhaps you've been working harder, not wiser. Okay. So let's pull. Why do we have this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, don't tire yourself out trying to make something happen. Maybe you're used to doing things on your own and you're not meant to. You're meant to connect with others to make this burden easier or to achieve something. What is this Ace of Cups in the reverse for? The Knight of Swords in the reverse, getting impatient. I swear they're not all in reverse, but it feels like it, okay? Yeah, guard against impulsivity. I'll do this on my own. Getting frustrated when you hit a wall. Okay, no, that's not working wiser, honey. That's making you stressed out. 10 of Cups. You want this, and you have all the tools at your disposition to make it work. All right, now I want to ask, talk to me about this Tower reverse with behind the mask. What's happening over the next 7 days for my group 2? The 10 of Pentacles, okay? You're working on building something solid, something stable. Now, the Tower reversed is about avoiding some imminent danger or some imminent change. Whether you're ready or not, change is coming, okay? It's just you've been delaying this change because you don't want to disrupt what you're used to. Maybe you've been very comfortable where you're at in life, but things are feeling a bit lackluster. And that's why it's like, okay, I need to make a change, but will I be well received? Will I fit in with other opportunities? Should I? Can I? Will I? All these doubts. But here with Temperance, it's like you're working on coming back into balance within yourself, and that's what's going to allow you to move forward. So if you've been feeling dysregulated, discombobulated, you've got a major turning point. It's just a matter of time. Now, I want to see this abundance and the Four of Wands in the reverse. What is this about? Why is this the challenge for my group 2s? The Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I say it's about completion, right? You're at the end of the cycle and you've been resisting change. Maybe you've been holding on to, and we've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Not wanting to walk away from something that you know has run its course. Some of you, this could be a job. For others of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, it could just be movement in life. You've been in a place where it's been comfortable, but like nothing was changing, and it was getting to the point where it was overwhelming. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of challenges, group 2. And that's why you've got this behind the mask. Like you've been going along with your reality and just pretending to be happy or pretending to be satisfied because it's what you know or what you're used to. But I want to ask, what is the change? What is triggered that causes this change? Spirit, for my group twos, what is the moment that causes this change? Over here with this main event, what triggers this change in my group twos? The Four of Swords, enough is enough. All right. It's like you're starting to fight with yourself about things not changing, about being too, what do you call it? You've been in this resting mode or in this hermit phase where you've been keeping away from others, keeping to yourself, doing the same thing over and over to the point where it gets overwhelming that nothing is changing. All right. It does require for you to leave what you know in order for you to advance. How is this opportunity coming in for my group twos? How do these doors open up? We've got Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius showing up. How does this opportunity come? Nine of Cups, you manifested. You will for this to open up. Ten of Wands, you're doing things that like lessen your burden. Ten of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. You're being advised to open up, to speak your truth, to communicate. And that's how it could come through connections with others, that something that feels insurmountable, like a circumstance, a situation, and you receive the support, the help. For others of you, this could be like in your work environment. If you're not looking to make a job change, this can be that the responsibilities or whatever all is required of you. I think I saw the Hierophant. Well, it's gone now. But I had seen the Hierophant at the back of the deck where it's like rules, regulations, expectations. Maybe this is overwhelming and you're not meeting the mark. Because the Four of Wands in the reverse is giving me like, it reminds me of productivity scales or productivity measures, productivity reports, okay? So it's like a goal or some achievement that you need to have. And with abundance, it could feel overwhelming, like you're not meeting your mark. And this is the week where you use the tools at your disposition to meet that. But you get the support from someone where it's like, okay, let me lessen the burden for group two. Let me help them out. Whatever the case is, there is a breakthrough. You're more open. There's more communication here. Don't keep to yourself so much, group two, right? It's time to open up, talk to people, talk to somebody. Okay. All right. What do I see? Let's pull your tea leaves. What is happening for my group twos this week? What do they need to know? What does my group two need to know? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the Sun, happiness and well-being. I love it, okay? We've got Broom, new home, new attitude. We've got Bowl, plenty of material things. Falls in line with your abundance, okay? And we've got Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. All right? Why would that person be here? A stubborn, aggressive person. All right. Everything is good. It's like you've got a new attitude this week. You're making a clean sweep. Let's clarify this Ram. What about the Ram? Who is this person? Why the Ram? The Seven of Pentacles. The High Priestess reversed. Okay. So this Ram person could be someone in your work environment with the Seven of Pentacles, right? Someone that is very dedicated. What I'm getting is that in your environment, there could be like an older person that could be a source of support, but at the same time, the way that they show, what do you call it? The way that they show their support, they could come off as aggressive. But I feel that they're not really aggressive. They're mostly set in their ways. And when they speak, they could sound somewhat aggressive. It's just that they know the trick. Maybe they've been there a while. I'm getting in my head, old goat. Okay. And I'm not calling this person an old goat. I'm just, Spirit is showing me old goat. So it's like somebody set in their ways here with the Seven of Pentacles. They've been showing up. They've been very dedicated. This is actually a person that could be your support, okay? This person knows the ins and outs. They could be your guide to help learn like their tricks or their the tricks of the trade or how they do things could be something that you adopt in your like in your work to make it easier. All right. Also, this person is well connected. They could connect you to opportunity. All right. So you might be a little bit, shy or reserved or what have you, but this person will help you step out of the comfort zone and you can go on about your business and handle it successfully. Group 2, that's what I see for you, honey. If this reading resonated for you, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I wish you a happy week. Bye. Hi, group 3, you chose this card. So interestingly, I've gone ahead and I pulled your oracle cards to save us a little bit of time. And your main theme or your main energy here is social mask number 51. That could be somebody's age. This reduces to a 6. So some of you could resonate as a Gemini. It connects to the Lovers in tarot, and it's about choice, okay? So wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability, offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. So this week, group 3, you feel like forced to wear a social mask, or that's what you've been doing. It's so crazy because as I was shuffling the oracle deck, these two just flew out and they're sort of connected. We've got shedding and renewal. So it says you're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Renewal, you need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. Now, it's interesting, maybe because we have a small collective. My channel's a baby channel, okay? So all 3 groups seem to be connected. It's just at different levels, okay? Because this week, the focus for the collective is to break through some challenging situation, and it requires either severing ties completely or making the moves to set you up to sever ties or to alleviate a situation in the current environment, right? So at whatever stage you're at, only you know. So you might have watched group 2 because it's reminding me of the breakthrough, and it's mentioning breakthrough here. Right now, your challenge this week is introspection. So it's the process of self-reflection, allowing you to reevaluate your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Through introspection, you can discover your deeper needs and goals, bringing clarity and awakening to your inner world. So here we've got life lessons, lessons learned, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. So there is this need to be authentic, to be yourself without a mask. You've been wearing a mask socially to be well received, perhaps, to avoid ruffling feathers. Okay, but it's like this time you're taking your power back. You're getting back on track, back to yourself, right? Going back to yourself in some aspect. And for some, it might very well have to do with your work situation, right? You feel like maybe you need to set higher goals and standards. Some of you could work in health and medicine, or maybe you're pushing for that. Let's see what your tarot has to add to this main message. For my group 3s, Spirit, what is happening over the next 7 days? What do they need to know? My mouth is so dry. I do apologize that I'll have to be sipping in between shuffling. But I'm taking a medicine, a muscle relaxer, and it dries my mouth up so bad. Okay. For my beautiful handsome group 3s, Spirit, talk to me about their week ahead. Looks like a big shift. We did have Uranus go into the sign of Gemini recently, so there's that. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We've got the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, Mm-hmm. The King of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Swords. Okay. So you're closing out cycles this week. All right. The Hermit reversed. Group 2 got this. The Sun reversed. The Ace of Wands. Group 3, you are on the quest for a new opportunity, a new beginning, but it's like you're lacking the clarity to see it, or you've been so withdrawn or focused on self, on being socially appropriate, that you've lost sight of who you truly are. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's like you're going back to yourself, but you've been resisting a change because it's what you know. Something this week, a challenge, some type of conflict forces you out of hiding so that you can stand in your power. It could be a situation in your life. Maybe you've been masking to avoid facing a situation head on. We're going to find out what that is. All right. But it is a major week for you here, where you need to revisit something so you can shed it and focus back on self. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune reversed with social mask. What are you trying to say to my group 3s? The Chariot. It's time to move forward. All right, take action. Look at something, revisit, and keep pushing ahead. 10 of Swords in the reverse. The Tower. Yeah, some of you went through something very disruptive, or you've experienced something painful. It's been hard for you to emotionally detach from whatever this is. But it's like that cycle needs to wrap up so that you can go on your way and make this journey happen. On a more boring note, there could be issues that come up with your car that you need to address. All right. Like maybe you've been procrastinating fixing a vehicle or something about that, right? It's like I get like major expenses or unplanned expenses have thrown you off your course, and this is the week that you're figuring out how to overcome this. Your challenge with introspection and the Five of Wands is you feeling conflicted. All right, conflicted about what? What is this intro? Okay, Judgment. Another heavy hitter here. Have you really learned your lesson? Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Avoiding repeating the past. Also, with introspection, Six of Cups reverse, it's leading me to believe that you're questioning why something happened in your past, and you're trying to push past it. All right, it's like you've had some sort of wake-up call, or you have a wake-up call this week, because it's happening over the next 7 days, where you're thinking a lot about the past and you're getting upset about it. It's like, why did I let this situation go on as long as I did? Why did I allow that? It's like you're questioning everything, and you're blowing the horn on the situation. You're like, you know what? Enough. You're finally listening to what Spirit is saying. Look at the smoke coming out of this character's ears. All right. Spirit is grabbing your attention this week and telling you, hey, stop. Hey, wake up. Hey, keep it pushing. Okay. What's going to help you this week is standing in your power, honey. All right. Shed the old you. You've outgrown the situation. Look at her expression. She looks annoyed, like, bitch. Bitch, that's not, All right. I like it. It's like you're healing. Also, if you've been going through something difficult, like I see here, you've experienced some type of loss, some type of turbulent event or chaos in your life, where this week is you're coming back to yourself, your authentic self. And you understand that things happen because they have to happen. But how you handle the fallout is what you make of your life, right? Like what you do with the things that happen is going to shape your life, whether for good or for bad. So you choose good here, right? You're standing here. There's more money coming in for you. Four of Swords, you've been in this resting mode or this reflective mode, and it's like enough. Some of you, your health has been under attack, or you have felt like you don't have the same energy. And here with Judgment, this can indicate maybe it's time for a new doctor or a second opinion or something, right? So that you can stop this cycle of feeling the same, like feeling like you're not making progress, or you don't feel like yourself. And for some of you, that's what it is, right? Like it's a health situation that maybe you haven't gone to the doctor in a minute, or maybe the doctor that you're with isn't, the medication that you're taking isn't doing its job, or something like that, right? You're being asked to go back, revise, maybe get a second opinion or something along those lines. Also, you need to rest more, like your sleep could be off. Okay. So tell me about renewal with the King of Wands reversed. Still lacking confidence, or still lacking faith here. What is this King of Wands in the reverse for with the renewal? The Fool. You're on the precipice of something new, engaging into this new reality for you, stepping in. The Hermit reverse, coming out. Now I'm getting that song, I'm coming out. What's it called? I'm coming out. I don't know. You coming out, honey. Okay. Hold on. More money, more problems? What? More money, more problems. I got bitches and hoes. What is, maybe you're a singer, a rapper, or something. I don't know. Maybe you like to do this. But I'm getting like this more giddy, lighthearted energy. It's like you're being your true self. Okay. I don't know. Was it, I think it was group 2 that was worried about like how others perceive them or something like that. And this group, it's like you've been hiding yourself or showing a different version of yourself, maybe to be more palatable for others or something like that. But here it's like you're being your new authentic self, or this is who you've been all along. But maybe because of health things, because of work things, life things, you had to dwindle, or you felt dwindled, or you felt minimized. But this week is your breakthrough, right? I feel strongly that you're connected to group 2. You might want to watch that. Okay. So yeah, you're on the precipice of something new. You're understanding that things that have hurt you are meant for a reason, right? It's a lesson learned. It's like, all right, it hurt, it sucked, but now I have more knowledge or more understanding of how or why something happened. Tell me about lessons learned with the 3 of Swords. What's happening this week? 7 of Cups in the, oh, that flipped. It was in the, what do you call it? It was in the reverse, but it flipped. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. You feel like something isn't making progress in your life. Like you want something, but you feel like it's been denied or delayed for you. Now with the 7 of Cups, it fell out in the reverse, but then when I was about to put it here, it fell upright. So some of you know what you want. Others of you want to keep your options open. So let's see. Oops. Sideways. Upright. Okay, so keeping your options open. Thinking about the future of all the possibilities out there. For those of you that have been struggling with health, I feel that this week you feel like yourself again, and you're so excited about all the difficulties you've been through, and now it's like you're coming out, you're stepping out onto the scene, being seen. All right, and you're excited about the future again. 2 of Pentacles, yeah, juggling, there's a lot going on. Death, but some of you might be getting rid of something in order to step into something new. 5 of Swords, but you're conflicted. All right, it's like there's so many things that you want to do, and you have to like limit down. Process of elimination. What needs to be taken care of first? Do I work on this or do I work on that? For those of you where this is a job situation where you feel like you've outgrown, 4 of Swords is telling me that it's been, nothing's happening. It's just every day is the same thing, and you're meant for more, or you feel your calling is calling you, right? You're meant to achieve more. You're meant to grow where it feels like it's impossible to grow in difficult circumstances. This is a very arid soil, and you still have a plant growing in the center of it. It's fed by the sun, so you're being illuminated as to what path to take, where to go, but feeling a lot better about yourself this week. So it blows your mind somewhat, right? It's like this week things start taking off for you. No more being here stagnant where things are not moving. It's been a painful experience. I don't know what you went through, group 3, but it feels like there was a shakeup or something unexpected could have thrown you off. And you felt the need to pull back because you were still healing or recuperating from whatever this was. And this week, it's like life returns to you and you're excited again. Right? So it's a beautiful week for you, my group 3s. Let's look at your tea leaves and see what else wants to come through. Spirit, for my group 3s, what is happening this week for my... Ooh, this one too. We got forest. I'll leave that one because it's right there. But if it's all y'all know, I'm going to pull another one. All right, so we've got owl. Good advice from a wise person. And then we've got wealth, okay? We've got forest, muddled, unclear thinking. We have got happiness, beautiful. And then we've got wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And I'm going to pull one more tea leaf because y'all already know I don't like odd cards in the tea leaves for some reason. One more. So there's something that you're confused about, but you are getting some advice here. Okay. Some advice is going to help you. All right. We've got bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. We've got dagger, fear, worries, intense situations. And then we've got wind chimes, peace and harmony. I don't really feel that you have enemies. Maybe it's in the past. You've dealt with this already. There could have been something or someone that stirred the pot between you and another. Right? It was maybe a painful situation or there was a tense situation. But if you are someone that has experienced that, expect peace and harmony to come after this, right? Because I see you being happy. I see you getting good advice. I see you on this path to where, yes, you have your options open, but you know that you have to go through the process of elimination. What needs your attention now, immediately, and what needs your attention for the long-term future? It's like you're pacing yourself. And you're happy in that process, right? Because you're overcoming this difficulty that you've faced already. And group 3 with that is what I see for you, honey. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.